I am thrilled to be sharing with you today's message on how to achieve more with less effort. I know that many of you may be feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, and frustrated with the constant demands of life. It seems like no matter how hard we work, there's always more to be done, and it can be exhausting. But here's the thing, you are not alone in this struggle. In fact, it's a common challenge that many of us face. But the good news is, there are ways to overcome this and turn things around. That's why I'm excited to share with you today 5 powerful ways to achieve more with less effort. These strategies have helped countless individuals, including myself, to increase productivity, reduce stress, and ultimately achieve more with less effort. So if you're ready to take control of your life and make the most out of your time and energy, then you're in the right place. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of how to achieve more with less effort and start living a more fulfilled and successful life. So without further ado, let's dive into our 5 ways to achieve more with less effort. Starting with the 5th way, which is achieve more with less effort by taking breaks and recharge. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can taking breaks help us achieve more? But trust me, my friends, it is a crucial step in our journey towards success. We live in a society that glorifies the hustle and grind culture. We are constantly bombarded with messages that tell us to work harder, longer, and without breaks. But the truth is, this mentality is not sustainable. We are not machines, we are human beings. And just like any machine, we need to rest and recharge in order to function at our best. Think about it. When was the last time you took a break from work? And I don't mean scrolling through social media or binge watching your favorite TV show. I mean a real break, where you disconnect from work and allow your mind and body to rest. If you can't remember, then it's time to make a change. Taking breaks is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength and self-awareness. It shows that you value your well-being and understand the importance of recharging your batteries. And let me tell you, my friends, when you take breaks and recharge, you will achieve more with less effort. But how exactly does this work? Well, let me break it down for you. When we work for long periods without breaks, our productivity and focus start to decline. Our brains get tired, and we start making more mistakes. We become less efficient, and it takes us longer to complete tasks. And what do we do when we are not seeing results? We work even harder, thinking that it will make a difference. But the truth is, it only leads to burnout and exhaustion. On the other hand, when we take breaks, we give our brains a chance to rest and recharge. This allows us to come back to our work with a fresh perspective and renewed energy. We are able to think more clearly and make better decisions. Our productivity and creativity increase, and we are able to achieve more in less time. And the best part, we don't feel drained and exhausted at the end of the day. But taking breaks is not just about resting our minds, it is also about taking care of our physical health. Sitting at a desk for hours on end can lead to a sedentary lifestyle, which can have negative effects on our health. Taking breaks allows us to get up, move our bodies, and get some much-needed exercise. This not only improves our physical health, but also increases our energy levels and improves our mood. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, but Jim, I have so much work to do, I can't afford to take breaks. My friends, I understand that you may have a lot on your plate, but let me ask you this. What good is it to work non-stop if you are not producing quality work? Wouldn't it be better to take a break, recharge, and come back to your work with a clear mind and fresh perspective? Trust me, the quality of your work will improve, and you will achieve more in less time. But taking breaks is not just about resting and recharging. It is also about finding balance in our lives. We cannot be successful if we are constantly burning ourselves out. We need to find a balance between work and play, between hustle and rest. And taking breaks is a crucial step in achieving that balance. Which leads us to number 4, which is achieve more with less effort by focusing on quality over quantity. Now, this may seem counterintuitive at first. After all, isn't it logical that the more we do, the more we achieve? But I'm here to tell you that that is not always the case. Let me share with you a personal story. When I first started my journey toward success, I was eager and determined to do as much as I could. I believed that the more tasks I completed, the closer I would be to my goals. But as time went by, I realized that I was spreading myself too thin. I was doing a lot, but I wasn't doing anything exceptionally well. And that is when I understood the power of quality over quantity. You see, when we focus on quantity, we tend to overlook the importance of quality. We rush through tasks, we cut corners, and we compromise on the standards we set for ourselves. But when we shift our focus to quality, we take the time to do things right. We pay attention to the details, we put in our best effort, and we hold ourselves to a higher standard. Now, some of you may be thinking, but Jim, doesn't focusing on quality mean that we do less? And my answer to that is yes, it does. But let me ask you this, would you rather do 10 things half-heartedly or one thing with all your heart and soul? I believe the answer is clear. Focusing on quality over quantity also means that we prioritize and eliminate the unnecessary. We learn to say no to things that do not align with our goals and values. We focus on the tasks that truly matter and give them our undivided attention. This not only saves us time and energy, but it also allows us to produce exceptional results. Another benefit of focusing on quality is that it sets us apart from the crowd. In a world where everyone is chasing after quantity, being someone who values quality stands out. It shows that we have a strong work ethic, attention to detail, and a desire for excellence. And these are qualities that are highly sought after in any field. Now, I am not saying that quantity is not important. It certainly has its place. But when we make quality our priority, we can achieve more with less effort. We no longer have to spread ourselves too thin, and we can focus on the things that truly matter. So how can we incorporate this principle into our lives? The first step is to set high standards for ourselves. We must strive for excellence in everything we do. Whether it is a small task or a big project, we must give it our best effort and aim for perfection. Secondly, we must learn to prioritize and eliminate the unnecessary. This means saying no to things that do not align with our goals and focusing on the tasks that will bring us closer to our dreams. Lastly, we must be patient and persistent. Achieving quality takes time and effort. It requires us to slow down and pay attention to the details, but the results are worth it. When we focus on quality, we not only achieve more, but we also find joy and fulfillment in our work. Which leads us to number 3, which is achieve more with less effort by using technology and tools. Now, some of you may be wondering, how can technology and tools help us achieve more with less effort? Well, let me tell you, my friends, technology and tools are like a magic wand that can help us transform our lives and businesses. Firstly, let's talk about technology. It has made our lives so much easier and efficient. We no longer have to spend hours doing mundane tasks that can now be automated. Take, for example, the use of computers and the internet. With just a few clicks, we can access a vast amount of information, connect with people from all over the world, and even run our businesses from the comfort of our own homes. But it's not just about the convenience and speed that technology offers. It's also about the opportunities it presents. With the rise of social media and e-commerce, we now have the ability to reach a global audience and market our products and services to a much larger customer base. This allows us to achieve more with less effort, as we no longer have to physically go out and market our businesses. We can do it all from our computers or even our smartphones. Now let's talk about tools. Tools are like the cherry on top of the cake. They are the extra boost that can take us from good to great. There are countless tools available to us today, from project management tools to marketing automation software. These tools not only save us time and effort, but they also help us streamline our processes and make them more efficient. For example, if you're a business owner, you can use project management tools to keep track of your tasks and deadlines, collaborate with your team, and monitor your progress. This not only helps you achieve more with less effort, but it also ensures that your projects are completed on time and to the best of your ability. Similarly, if you're a content creator, you can use tools like Canva or Adobe Creative Suite to create stunning visuals for your social media or website. These tools not only save you time and effort, but they also help you create professional-looking content that can attract more viewers and potential customers. But it's not just about business, my friends. Tools can also help us in our personal lives. For example, there are countless apps available that can help us track our fitness, manage our finances, and even improve our mental well-being. These tools can help us achieve our personal goals with less effort, as they provide us with the necessary guidance and support. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, but Jim, all this technology and tools sound great, but how do we know which ones to use? And that's a valid question. With so many options available, it can be overwhelming to choose the right ones. But my advice to you is to do your research, read reviews, and ask for recommendations from people you trust. And most importantly, don't be afraid to try new things. You never know which tool or technology might be the game changer for you. Which leads us to number 2, which is achieve more with less effort by delegating tasks. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but Jim, isn't hard work the key to success? How can we achieve more by delegating tasks? And I understand your skepticism, but let me tell you, delegating tasks is not about avoiding hard work. It is about working smarter, not harder. You see, we all have limited time and energy. We cannot do everything ourselves, and even if we try, we will eventually burn out. But by delegating tasks, we can utilize our time and energy in the most efficient way possible. We can focus on the tasks that truly require our attention and leave the rest to others. This not only helps us achieve more in less time, but also allows us to maintain a better work-life balance. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but Jim, I don't have anyone to delegate tasks to. I am a one-person show. Well, my friends, let me tell you, there is always a way. You can delegate tasks to your family members, friends, or even hire someone to help you. The key is to identify the tasks that can be delegated and find the right people to delegate them to. But before we dive into the how of delegating tasks, let's first understand why it is so important. You see, when we try to do everything ourselves, we limit our potential. We only have a certain set of skills and knowledge, and by delegating tasks, we can tap into the skills and knowledge of others. This not only helps us achieve more, but also brings new ideas and perspectives to the table. Moreover, delegating tasks also helps us build a team. We cannot achieve great success alone. We need a team of like-minded individuals who can support us and help us grow. By delegating tasks, we not only lighten our workload, but also give others the opportunity to learn and grow. And when we have a strong team, we can achieve much more with less effort. Now let's talk about how to delegate tasks effectively. First and foremost, you need to identify the tasks that can be delegated. These are the tasks that are not your core responsibilities and can be done by others. Once you have identified these tasks, you need to find the right people to delegate them to. Look for individuals who have the skills and knowledge to handle these tasks. And most importantly, trust them to do the job. Yes, trust is a crucial element when it comes to delegating tasks. You need to trust the people you delegate tasks to. And this trust comes from effective communication. Clearly communicate your expectations and provide all the necessary information and resources for the task. But at the same time, give them the freedom to work in their own way. This not only builds trust, but also allows them to bring their unique skills and ideas to the table. Another important aspect of delegating tasks is to provide feedback. Don't just delegate a task and forget about it. Check in with the person, provide feedback, and offer support if needed. This not only helps the person improve, but also ensures that the task is completed to your satisfaction. And finally, don't be afraid to delegate important tasks. I know it can be scary to let go of tasks that are crucial for your success, but trust me, it is worth it. By delegating important tasks, you not only free up your time and energy, but also give others the opportunity to step up and grow. And when you have a team of individuals who can handle important tasks, you can achieve much more with less effort. Which leads us to number one, which is achieve more with less effort by prioritizing your tasks. Now, you may be wondering, why is this the number one way? The answer is simple. Because prioritizing your tasks allows you to focus your time and energy on the most important things, which ultimately leads to greater productivity and success. Let me share with you a story from my own life. When I first started my career, I was a young, ambitious man with big dreams. I had a long list of things I wanted to achieve, and I was determined to do them all. I was constantly busy, running from one task to another, trying to get everything done. But at the end of the day, I felt exhausted, and I realized that I wasn't making much progress towards my goals. That's when I learned the power of prioritizing. I took a step back and looked at my to-do list. I realized that not all tasks were equal. Some were more important than others, and some were just time wasters. So I made a list of my top priorities and focused all my energy on them. And you know what? I started seeing results. I was achieving more with less effort because I was focusing on the tasks that truly mattered. This is the key to success, knowing what tasks deserve your time and energy. You see, we all have 24 hours in a day, and how we use those hours determines our success. We cannot control time, but we can control how we use it. And that's where prioritizing comes in. Now, let me share with you 3 simple steps to help you prioritize your tasks and achieve more with less effort. Step 1, identify your goals. The first step is to identify your goals. What do you want to achieve? What are your long-term and short-term goals? Once you have a clear understanding of your goals, you can then break them down into smaller, actionable tasks. For example, if your goal is to start a successful business, your tasks may include market research, creating a business plan, and networking. By identifying your goals, you can then prioritize these tasks based on their importance and urgency. Step 2, determine the importance and urgency of your tasks. The second step is to determine the importance and urgency of your tasks. This is where the famous Eisenhower matrix comes into play. This matrix categorizes tasks into 4 quadrants: important and urgent, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither important nor urgent. The key here is to focus on the important tasks, whether they are urgent or not. These are the tasks that will bring you closer to your goals and have a long-term impact on your success. The urgent but not important tasks can be delegated or eliminated, while the neither important nor urgent tasks can be put on hold or eliminated altogether. Step 3, take action. The final step is to take action. Prioritizing your tasks is only effective if you actually take action on them. So make a plan and stick to it. Focus on your top priorities and allocate your time and energy accordingly. And remember, it's okay to say no to tasks that don't align with your goals or don't add value to your life. By following these 3 simple steps, you will be able to prioritize your tasks and achieve more with less effort. You will have a clear direction, and your time and energy will be focused on the things that truly matter. I want to leave you with this quote by Stephen Covey. The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. So my challenge to you is to start prioritizing your tasks. Are you a person that struggles with setting and achieving your goals? Do you often find yourself feeling stuck and unsure of how to move forward in life? If so, you're not alone. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle and lose sight of our goals and dreams. But here's the good news. You don't have to stay in this cycle of frustration and disappointment. In today's message, I want to share with you 5 powerful ways to set and achieve your goals. These are strategies that I have personally used and have seen countless others use to turn their lives around and achieve their wildest dreams. So if you're ready to take control of your life and start making your goals a reality, then keep watching. It's time to leave behind the old habits and patterns that have been holding you back and step into a new, more fulfilling way of living. Let's dive in and discover the power of goal setting together. Starting with number 5, which is set and achieve goals by celebrating your successes. You see, many of us have this misconception that success is only achieved when we reach our end goal. But I'm here to tell you that success is not a destination, it is a journey. It is the small victories along the way that truly make the journey worthwhile. Think about it. When you set a goal for yourself, you are essentially creating a roadmap for your life. And just like any journey, there will be bumps in the road, detours, and unexpected challenges. But it is important to remember that every step you take towards your goal is a success in itself. It is a step closer to your ultimate destination. So why is it important to celebrate these small successes? Well, for starters, it keeps us motivated. When we acknowledge and celebrate our progress, it gives us the fuel to keep going. It reminds us that we are capable and that our hard work is paying off. But more importantly, celebrating our successes allows us to appreciate the journey. We often get so caught up in reaching our end goal that we forget to enjoy the process. We forget to be present and to take in all the lessons and experiences that come with it. By celebrating our successes, we are able to pause and reflect on how far we have come and the growth we have experienced. Now, I want to make one thing clear. Celebrating your successes does not mean throwing a big party every time you achieve a small milestone. It can be as simple as taking a moment to acknowledge your progress, treating yourself to something you enjoy, or sharing your success with loved ones. The important thing is to make it a habit to celebrate along the way. Another benefit of celebrating your successes is that it helps you build momentum. When you acknowledge and celebrate your progress, it gives you the confidence and motivation to keep going. It creates a positive cycle of success where each small victory fuels the next one. And let me tell you, my friends, there is no better feeling than looking back and seeing how far you have come. The sense of accomplishment and pride that comes with celebrating your successes is truly unmatched. It gives you the strength and determination to push through any obstacles that may come your way. But perhaps the most important reason to celebrate your successes is that it reminds you of your why. Your why is the reason behind your goals, your purpose, your motivation. It is what drives you to keep going when things get tough. And by celebrating your successes, you are constantly reminded of your why and the importance of your goals. Which leads us to number 4, which is set and achieve goals by staying accountable. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Jim, I already know about setting goals. I have a vision board, I write down my goals, and I even have a plan to achieve them. And that's great, but let me ask you this. How many of those goals have you actually achieved? How many times have you fallen short of your own expectations? The truth is, setting goals is just the first step, but staying accountable is what will truly make a difference in your life. So what does it mean to stay accountable? It means taking full responsibility for your actions, your thoughts, and your results. It means being honest with yourself and holding yourself to a higher standard. It means not making excuses, but instead finding solutions. It means having the courage to face your fears and push through them. It means being committed to your goals and never giving up, no matter how tough the journey may be. Now let me share with you the number one reason why most people fail to achieve their goals, and that is because they lack accountability. They set goals, but they don't hold themselves accountable for taking the necessary actions to achieve them. They make excuses, they blame others or external circumstances for their failures, and they never take ownership of their lives. And that, my friends, is a recipe for disaster. So how can we stay accountable and ensure that we achieve our goals? The first step is to be crystal clear about what you want. You see, many people have vague goals like I want to be successful or I want to make more money. But what does success or making more money mean to you specifically? What does it look like? How will you know when you have achieved it? The more specific and detailed your goals are, the easier it will be to hold yourself accountable. The second step is to have a plan. As the saying goes, a goal without a plan is just a wish. You need to have a roadmap that will guide you towards your goals. Your plan should include specific actions, timelines, and milestones. And most importantly, it should be flexible enough to adapt to any challenges or obstacles that may come your way. The third step is to track your progress. This is where most people fall short. They set their goals, they have a plan, but they never track their progress. And as a result, they have no idea how far they have come or how far they have to go. Tracking your progress not only helps you stay accountable, but it also gives you a sense of accomplishment and motivation to keep going. The fourth step is to find an accountability partner. This could be a friend, a family member, or a coach. Someone who will hold you accountable and keep you on track. It's easy to let ourselves off the hook, but when we have someone else counting on us, it becomes harder to make excuses. Your accountability partner will also provide support, encouragement, and valuable feedback to help you stay on the right track. The fifth and final step is to celebrate your wins. It's important to acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. This will not only boost your confidence, but also remind you of how far you have come and motivate you to keep going. I urge you to take these steps and stay accountable in your journey towards achieving your goals. Staying accountable is what will keep you on the right path towards your dreams and aspirations. Which leads us to number 3, which is set and achieve goals by setting realistic and achievable goals. Now you may be wondering, why is it so important to set realistic and achievable goals? Well, let me tell you, my friends, setting unrealistic goals can lead to disappointment and frustration. It can also demotivate us and make us feel like we are not capable of achieving anything. On the other hand, setting achievable goals gives us a sense of accomplishment and motivates us to keep pushing forward. So how do we set realistic and achievable goals? The first step is to understand that our goals should be in alignment with our values and beliefs. We must ask ourselves, what truly matters to us? What do we want to achieve in our lives? Once we have a clear understanding of our values and beliefs, we can then set goals that are in line with them. The second step is to break down our goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. This not only makes our goals seem less daunting, but also allows us to track our progress. By breaking down our goals, we are able to focus on one task at a time and give it our full attention. This not only increases our chances of success, but also helps us stay motivated. Now let's talk about the importance of setting realistic goals. When we set goals that are too far-fetched or beyond our capabilities, we are setting ourselves up for failure. It's like trying to run a marathon without any prior training. It's not impossible, but it's highly unlikely that we will succeed. On the other hand, setting realistic goals gives us a sense of direction and purpose. It also allows us to plan and strategize effectively, increasing our chances of success. But let me make one thing clear. Setting realistic goals does not mean settling for mediocrity. It simply means setting goals that are challenging yet attainable. We must learn to push ourselves out of our comfort zones, but not to the point where we feel overwhelmed and discouraged. Another important aspect of setting realistic and achievable goals is to have a plan in place. As the saying goes, a goal without a plan is just a wish. We must have a clear roadmap of how we are going to achieve our goals. This includes setting a timeline, identifying potential obstacles, and coming up with strategies to overcome them. A well thought out plan not only increases our chances of success, but also helps us stay focused and motivated. Furthermore, it is important to remember that our goals may change over time. As we grow and evolve, our priorities and values may also shift, and that's okay. We must be open to revisiting and adjusting our goals accordingly. This does not mean we have failed. It simply means we are adapting to our changing circumstances. In addition to setting realistic and achievable goals, it is equally important to celebrate our successes along the way. This not only boosts our confidence, but also serves as a reminder of how far we have come. We must learn to acknowledge and appreciate our efforts, no matter how small they may seem. Lastly, I want to emphasize the importance of perseverance. Setting and achieving goals is not an easy journey. There will be challenges and setbacks along the way. But it is during these difficult times that we must remind ourselves of our why. Why did we set these goals in the first place? What is driving us to achieve them? And most importantly, we must never give up. As the saying goes, the only way to fail is to quit. Which leads us to number 2, which is set and achieve goals by creating a plan of action. You see, setting goals is one thing, but having a plan to achieve those goals is what separates the dreamers from the achievers. As the great Benjamin Franklin once said, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. So let me ask you this. How many of you have set goals for yourself but failed to achieve them? I can see a few hands raised. And why is that? Is it because your goals were not achievable? Or is it because you didn't have a plan in place to reach those goals? I believe it's the latter. You see, without a plan, your goals are merely wishes. They will remain a figment of your imagination, and you will never see them come to fruition. Now I want you to imagine yourself standing at the base of a mountain. You have a clear view of the peak, and you know that's where you want to be. But without a map or a guide, how will you reach the top? You may take a few steps in the right direction, but eventually you'll get lost and you'll give up. The same goes for your goals. You need a roadmap, a plan of action to guide you towards your desired destination. So how do you create a plan of action? The first step is to be crystal clear about your goals. What do you want to achieve? Be specific and write it down. The more specific you are, the more likely you are to achieve it. For example, instead of saying, I want to lose weight, say, I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months by following a healthy diet and exercising 4 times a week. Once you have a clear goal in mind, the next step is to break it down into smaller, achievable tasks. This will help you to stay motivated and on track. Going back to the weight loss example, your smaller tasks could be meal planning, grocery shopping for healthy food options, and scheduling your workouts. Now here's the key to success. Take action. Your plan of action is worthless if you don't put it into action. It's like having a map but not following it. You'll never reach your destination. So make a commitment to yourself to take action every day, no matter how small the task may seem. Consistency is the key to achieving your goals. But let me warn you, there will be obstacles along the way. You may face setbacks, challenges, and even failures, but don't let them discourage you. Instead, see them as opportunities to learn and grow. As the saying goes, smooth seas do not make skillful sailors. Embrace the challenges and use them to become a better version of yourself. Another crucial aspect of creating a plan of action is accountability. Surround yourself with people who will hold you accountable and support you on your journey. Share your goals and your plan with them. and ask them to check in with you regularly. This will not only keep you accountable, but also provide you with the necessary motivation and encouragement when you need it. Lastly, regularly review and adjust your plan of action. As you progress towards your goals, you may realize that some tasks are not as effective as you thought, or you may need to add new tasks to your plan. Don't be afraid to make changes and adapt as needed. Remember, a plan is not set in stone, and it should be flexible enough to accommodate any changes or challenges that may come your way. Which leads us to number 1, which is setting and achieving goals by defining them clearly. Now you may be wondering, why is this the number 1 way? Well, let me tell you, my friends, without a clear and specific goal in mind, it is impossible to achieve success. Imagine going on a road trip without a destination in mind. You would just be driving aimlessly, not knowing where you're going or how to get there. The same principle applies to our goals in life. We must have a clear destination in mind and a roadmap to get there. So let me ask you, what are your goals? Do you have a clear picture of what you want to achieve in your life? Or are you just drifting along, going wherever life takes you? It is time to take control of your life and define your goals clearly. And let me tell you, my friends, it is not as difficult as it may seem. The first step in setting and achieving your goals is to dream big. Yes, you heard me right. Dream big. As the great Walt Disney once said, if you can dream it, you can do it. Do not limit yourself by setting small and easily achievable goals. Instead, think about what you truly want in life. What would make you happy and fulfilled? Do not be afraid to dream big, because only then can you achieve greatness. Once you have your big dream in mind, it is time to turn it into a specific goal. A goal that is clear, measurable, and achievable. For example, if your dream is to become a successful entrepreneur, your goal could be to start your own business within the next year with a specific target revenue and number of clients. This goal is clear, measurable, and achievable. Now, it is important to remember that defining your goals is not just about the end result. It is also about the journey. So it is crucial to set smaller goals along the way that will lead you to your ultimate goal. These smaller goals act as milestones and keep you motivated and on track. The next step is to write down your goals. This may seem like a simple task, but it is extremely powerful. Writing down your goals makes them tangible and holds you accountable. It also serves as a constant reminder of what you are working towards, especially during challenging times. But my friends, writing down your goals is not enough. You must also make a plan to achieve them. As the saying goes, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So, break down your goal into smaller action steps and create a timeline for each step. This will give you a clear roadmap to follow and help you stay focused and motivated. Now let me ask you, what is the one thing that stops most people from achieving their goals? It is fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. But my friends, let me tell you, fear is just an illusion. It is not real. It is just a thought in our minds that we have the power to overcome. So do not let fear hold you back from defining and achieving your goals. Instead, use it as fuel to drive you towards your dreams. Another important aspect of setting and achieving goals is to surround yourself with like-minded individuals who support and motivate you. As the saying goes, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So choose your circle wisely. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who push you to be better, and who believe in your dreams. My friends, I want to remind you that setting and achieving goals is not a one-time task. It is an ongoing process. As you achieve one goal, set a new one. Keep pushing yourself to reach new heights and never settle for mediocrity. Remember, the only limits we have are the ones we set for ourselves. In closing, dream big. Turn your dreams into specific goals. Write them down. Make a plan. And surround yourself with the right people. And most importantly, do not let fear hold you back. Believe in yourself and your dreams and never give up. As the great Ladies and gentlemen, let me share with you the profound idea that has transformed countless lives. The concept of unleashing your potential, a year-long journey to greatness. I'm here to inspire you, to ignite the fire within, and to guide you on this remarkable voyage towards discovering your true capabilities. Each one of us possesses incredible reservoirs of untapped potential, waiting to be unlocked. Think about it. Buried within you are talents, skills, and abilities that, if nurtured and cultivated, can lead to unparalleled success and fulfillment. But how do we embark on this journey to greatness? Firstly, it starts with a vision. You must have a crystal clear vision of what greatness means to you. Envision the life you desire, the person you aspire to become, and the impact you wish to make on the world. Your vision is the compass that guides your actions, the fuel that propels you forward, and the beacon of hope during challenging times. Next, let's talk about setting goals. Goals are the stepping stones towards your vision. They provide direction, focus, and a sense of purpose. Set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, smart goals. Break down your long-term vision into smaller, manageable milestones. Celebrate each achievement along the way, for they signify progress towards your ultimate destination. However, setting goals alone is not enough. You must pair them with unwavering commitment and relentless action. It's the consistent, persistent effort that turns dreams into reality. Embrace the discipline required to stay the course, even when faced with obstacles or setbacks. Remember, it's not about the speed, but the consistency of your progress. Moreover, education and personal development play pivotal roles in unleashing your potential. Commit yourself to a lifelong journey of learning. Read books, attend seminars, seek mentors, and continuously expand your knowledge base. Acquire new skills, hone existing ones, and challenge yourself to step outside your comfort zone. Remember, the more you learn, the more you earn, not just in monetary terms, but in personal growth and fulfillment. In addition to personal development, surround yourself with a supportive community. Associate with individuals who uplift and inspire you. Build a network of like-minded people who encourage your growth, share valuable insights, and offer support during both triumphs and tribulations. Your environment profoundly influences your mindset and actions, so choose your companions wisely. Furthermore, embrace the power of resilience and adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and challenges are inevitable. How you respond to adversity defines your journey. Cultivate resilience by viewing failures as opportunities to learn and grow. Adapt to change, for it is the only constant in life. Your ability to bounce back from setbacks and adapt to new circumstances will propel you closer to greatness. Let me emphasize the importance of taking care of your mind, body, and soul. Your well-being is the foundation upon which your success is built. Prioritize self-care, exercise regularly, nourish your body with healthy food, and allocate time for relaxation and rejuvenation. A healthy and balanced lifestyle equips you with the energy and vitality needed to pursue your dreams relentlessly. Remember, the journey to greatness is not a solitary one. Pay it forward. Share your knowledge, experiences, and blessings with others. Be a source of inspiration and support for those around you. The act of giving back not only enriches the lives of others, but also brings immeasurable joy and fulfillment to your own life. As I conclude, let me leave you with this thought. Your potential is limitless. Your greatness knows no bounds. Commit to this year-long journey with unwavering determination, unyielding perseverance, and unshakable belief in your abilities. Embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and stay true to your vision. So, my friends, go forth and unleash your potential. Make this year a testament to your resilience, growth, and unwavering pursuit of greatness. Remember, the world is eagerly waiting for the magnificent impact only you can create. The journey may be long,